I found out my sister has been lying about our family to her friends for years, being abusive and homophobic, and threatened to delete me, so now she's going in the loony bin. So about 3 years ago, my older sister Leah's personality basically did a 180 overnight. She went from being the sweet, reliable big sis to kinda snappy and closed off. Stopped doing chores, would get an attitude if anyone reminded her, spent all day in her room, you get the point. I was 12 at the time, so I was just like, why is she acting like that? And my brother was moved out and busy with school and whatnot. In the beginning my parents chalked it up to teenage girl hormones, which was also technically part of the issue, but also one night she just came out of her room crying and told us she is bisexual. My parents were extremely supportive of this, so was my brother because he's gay. I wasn't educated on this kind of stuff at the time, so I didn't get until my parents explained it to me and why it was such a big deal to her, and I was just like, cool, good for you sis. So anyways, her behavior got better after that and she was being nice to us again. She didn't hang out with me as much, which is like what teenage girl wants to be around their little sister, lol. So fast forward 3 years later, me and my sister are really close again, or at least I thought we were. One thing I've noticed with my parents is that her friends started acting very weird toward us. Like they wouldn't talk to us when they came over, or would occasionally make backhanded remarks or roll their eyes when we spoke. It was weird, but again, this was only when they came over, which was rarely. So me and my parents kinda just brushed them off like whatever, they don't have to like us. I just found out why they act like this. I was peacefully binge watching an anime when my phone started buzzing like crazy. When I checked, I was added into a group chat on IG by her friends. In this group chat they were basically bashing me for being a horrible person. They were calling me homophobic, a spoiled brat, terrible sister, golden child, homewrecker, kept telling me I need to apologize to my sister for abusing her, so obviously I'm confused. When I expressed my confusion to them, they told me to stop acting dumb and innocent. Later that they realized I was being serious and genuinely did not know what they were talking ABT. That's when they sent me a bunch of screenshots between them and my sister. To sum things up, my sister has fed her friends a very wild story about her life and how we treat her. Our parents are extremely homophobic and are kicking her out at 18 because of her sexuality. When she came out, I quickly became the favorite child. I'm spoiled and get everything I want, and because of this I treat her badly for fun. I hit her, steal/break her things, verbally abuse her and call her homophobic slurs. Not only do my parents allow it, they encourage it. She's forced to do all of the chores and cooking in the house, including cleaning my room. This girl does not know how to cook. Lied about other stuff like having autism and me making fun of her for it, which is crazy because I'm the one with autism. There's so much more. The screenshots go back like 2 years, so she's been telling them this poop for close to 3 fucking years. I asked them why it's taken them this long to confront me. They said she begged them not to confront or talk to us about it because apparently it will make things worse for her, and her plan was just to go NC with us once she's 18. But they couldn't hold back this time because the most recent thing she told them was that apparently I found out ABT, the guy she likes/is talking to, and immediately found his social media and started texting him. Now he won't talk to her. So not the abusing, but this was the straw that broke the camel's back for them. Lamau. I debunked as much as I could, sent them pics from pride festivals we went to with her, sent them pics of us, we take a lot together, sent them pics of my brother with his boyfriend. They were pissed, but I asked them not to do anything until I figure out how to deal with it because apparently my sister is the abused black sheep of the family. They agreed. The convo about me stealing the boy she likes happened a few hours ago. I checked on my sister and she was peacefully sleeping, so she doesn't know ABT the GC. As for me, I'm having many emotions about this: shocked, hurt, angry. It feels like a huge slap in the face. I don't know how to go about this. I don't even know why she's doing it. For attention? I don't know. Update 1. I took screenshots of everything, including the messages from last night's GC. My dad gets home earlier than my mom, and my sister has a part-time job, so I spoke to my dad first. Obviously he was furious, shocked, hurt. It was hard watching it happen since I love my dad. He also apologized a lot as I'm the one who had to find this out and sit him down. Anyway, mom got home and my dad wanted to talk to her alone, so I went in my room. This is the unexpected part. I heard my parents arguing a lot, and I'll skip the details, but I later found out that mom knew ABT Leah's lies. She found out ABT 5 months ago and didn't tell my dad. I don't know the details, but apparently she made my sister promise not to do it anymore and just trusted that she wouldn't. Lamau. Safe to say my dad was pissed. Leah got home and things got worse. More screaming. From Leah. It was hard not to hear. BC, I was literally in the house, but my dad said that Leah was punching and scratching her legs, threatening to delete herself, and also screaming that she was going to delete me. So I was kinda scared to leave my room. Literally never heard my sister scream like that before. My dad was already mad that my mom went behind his back and kept him out of something that involves his child. My mom defended herself, saying that she was just protecting Leah and that she's just a kid. But my dad is smart enough to realize that Leah is clearly not mentally well and said she needed to be put in a mental hospital. From what I heard and what my dad told me, my mom begged him not to, but dad was already pissed ABT what she did, so he threatened to leave her if she didn't comply. There was more arguing, but eventually they did drive her to the hospital, and obviously I haven't seen her.